And a pleasant good evening to you and to yours, and welcome to Brevard Sports Network as we kick off our boys soccer coverage. Yes, indeed. Lots of girls soccer to this point. Boys soccer now will step up as well. We also have the Cape Coast Conference Girls Soccer Championships tomorrow night from West Shore. But we'll tell you about that tomorrow in the preview of that match. But tonight we got these Centennial Eagles out of St. Lucie West here. They're coming at 6-1-2 this year to take on a soccer program that, to say that Holy Trinity has been on fire over the last couple of years is just simply understating it. This year they're 7-0. They're led by head coach Adrian Moreno. Seventh season for Coach Moreno. 77, 22, and 21. 8 straight district titles, 6 of them under Moreno. Back-to-back regional championships. That means back-to-back Final Fours. And last season, a state runner-up finish. If you ask me, the Tigers are on another path right back to another Final Four this year. 18 goals they've scored this season, and they've allowed just 3. It is that Moreno just suffocating defense with outstanding goaltending and the way they work in transition that continues to be Holy Trinity's calling card, and they do it better than anybody else in this county. As we get ready to go, in goal tonight for Holy Trinity will be Dustin Strom. 4 shutouts this season for the big guy. If you look at him, he's not a small guy. I can promise you that. Now, we are having issues with our scoreboard tonight, so we'll try to get that adjusted at halftime. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. You and I have done plenty of games together without a scoreboard, so I think we'll be just fine. Tonight's game is brought to you by the one, the only, Chrissy Lindback, the real estate expert. As we get ready to go, Centennial will kick it off. Now, their roster I have is incorrect, and I wasn't running around chasing down people to try to find a correct roster before the match. So if you're watching from Centennial, my apologies. Update Max Preps. That's all I can tell you. Here we go. And the Tigers will start off playing the ball back to Strom. Chasing, though, is Centennial. The ball drift across the touchline, and that'll be a throw in for Centennial. Set to take that throw in. Looks like Nathaniel Torres, if that is indeed Nathaniel Torres. And Holy Trinity now in transition here. And here they go. This is what they do best right here. In front, shot, and a save. Like a bottom of the foot kick save or off the side of the pole or something. But Holy Trinity creating a chance early and nearly made this thing 1-0. But they will end up with a corner out of this. And that's Aiden Holtkamp over there to take it, I believe. Holtkamp with the right foot. Ball died quick. And Centennial trying to transition but cannot, as Thomas Green was there to prevent any of that from occurring. And again, well, actually, this will be Centennial ball. Just underway here at beautiful Catherine A. Ford Field here at Kelly Stadium on the campus of Holy Trinity High School. It's a pleasure to be back with you again, broadcasting Holy Trinity Tigers soccer. That's one thing you don't want to do with Holy Trinity is play around with the ball inside the box. A lot of these guys back from last year's team that nearly won a state championship. Their first trip to the state championship match last year. These guys know what it feels like. They got a taste for it, and you better believe they want to go back. Coach Moreno flexing. Showing his foot skill. Here we go with the throw in on the far side. I'm too old to see that far. That's a good ball. Played out nicely, though, by Centennial. And the Eagles overrun it, but keep possession. And that'll go out. That'll be Centennial ball. A mere no foul. Actually, it'll be Nathaniel Torres again. Oh, this is an opportunity here, and that goes awry. We got a shaken up Tiger on the field, on the pitch. He's going to shake it off and get up. It's Kush Barosha. Where's the ball? I can't see the ball. Is it in the corner? No. I genuinely cannot find this ball. Yeah, I guess it is down there. All right, we see it shoot out in front. That was a good ball by Centennial, way beyond the far post. And here come the Tigers, rudely interrupted there by Torres, and a chance for Centennial, but Holy Trinity is there, and the Tigers stumbling a little bit back in their own end, trying to work this ball out. The push, no foul. Yes, there was. And we'll get a free one. I want to thank Chrissy Lindback for all of her supports, not just soccer. Chrissy supports; she supports all sports, and not just Holy Trinity either. Tigers get away with a push in the middle there. And Centennial right now applying some pressure down low in the offensive zone. The Tigers back on their heels just a little bit. Throw in. These are the dangerous ones, the ones that get up in the air, hang up in the air, those quick line drives. Those are the ones that catch you off guard sometimes. Not quite 7 minutes gone by here in the opening half. No score between the two. And here come the Tigers. That ball will go out. 8-hole camp. A good ball there. Throws it in. Trying to make something here, but Centennial hustling. The hue off of that light is driving me nuts. Beautiful facility here. I'd love to see them go to those LED lights. And they take some getting used to, but once you do, ball will be poked out, and that'll be a Holy Trinity ball. Chance here for the Tigers now. That's a good ball in, but Centennial first with it. First touch on it. And here they come back in transition themselves. They've done a good job of that tonight. And that is offsides. This is Holy Trinity's first match, I believe, since before Christmas. So it's been a long break. Good ball deep. There's a header chance, and good defense there by Centennial to just play that one out. There's Paul McCallan, I believe, throwing it in. He does. And again, Centennial with first touch. And here they come. Fed ahead. Centennial trying to create here and doing so. Look at these moves. That was good job there. That's number 24, Jolson Nicholas, I believe. That thing came all the way up here. See the young man right there who, for a couple of moments, was out there looking like Messi with the ball. There he goes again. But this time his pocket is picked cleanly by McCallan. And Centennial again trying transition here. And that ball deflected out by Cooper Uzeri. And this will be another Eagle toss. Free kick coming for the Tigers. It'll be a corner. So a corner from the corner you won't be able to see because of our angle here. So my apologies, I think. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see this. Let's see here if I can make this work. No, I can't do it. I can't get it. Header. Oh, nearly a chance there. And this one will come all the way out. and out. Was poorly played there by the keeper. They've just given Holy Trinity the ball back. And now the Tigers with an opportunity here to get a nice little set piece going. See what they come up with. Too much. And it'll soar through the American football goal post, but not through the goal, the European football post. So a do-over here for Centennial on a goal kick. And again, they do not play this well, and Holy Trinity does. Might be something Coach Moreno is going to point out to them. Because that's 2 straight goal kicks that they just have not executed. Centennial the throw in. No score here. Ooh. Dangerous ball here and scooped up by Strom. Nice lead. Good through. Onside. Here they go. Chance. That goes in. That's a goal for Holy Trinity.
Goal, Tigers.
I'm not sure who scored it.
Number 10, Evan Spreitzer.
Evan Spreitzer with the goal. I could not. I mean, that ball did all kinds of things there. It bounced off the post and trickled in. And Spreitzer, again, Holy Trinity catches Centennial sloppy in their own edge. And Spreitzer with the goal. Oh.
Sorry, we don't know who scored,
Actually, we don't know who scored. Our apologies.
Just got a correction. It's Luke Dagler.
There you go, Luke Dagler with the goal. Okay, Luke. Luke! So Luke Dagler gets the goal. See, if we had those LED lights, we'd have been able to see that. I'm just kidding. It's my old eyes. So it's 1-0 Tigers here on a goal by Luke Dagler. If everything I have is correct, that's his first goal of the season. And my stats came from Coach Moreno this afternoon, so I would venture to guess that they are correct. Good ball, good play, though. 1-0. Here comes Cooper Uzeri through the middle, splits it, shot. And nice job by Cooper. So Cooper. And we'll get another goal kick here, I believe. About 4 minutes from the water break, 24:15 to go in the first half. Good opportunity here. Good ball. Straight dead away. But again, Centennial first on the scene with the first touch off the corner. That's 4 straight corners. Centennial's been able to get there first. And we'll get a substitution. I think that's Caleb Copeland coming in. All right, here we go. Free kick. Yeah, I don't understand that call, that play. Not sure why you would go east and west and not north and south with the ball there. If you are going to go east and west, why shorter? Holy Trinity again with another through. That's how the last goal got started. But this time, Centennial equal to the task of shutting it down. And the defense comes up again. Great night for Paul McCallan so far. He seems to be everywhere defensively. Cooper Uzeri there as well. And then Vent ultimately, Kush Barosha with a right foot into it. And the Tigers look to work it through. And this is a beaut right here. Chance. Yeah, I ain't digging that call. I should say I'm not digging that call. This will be another throw in for Nathaniel Torres. Tigers now will get it back to Strom, and they'll. And I know these guys play this game all the time, but I never like to see a ball go between two opposing players in the box like that. Just don't, just can't. I just hate it every time I watch it. Yeah. Yeah, right. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I was like, what are we doing here? Chance here. And again, uh-oh. That ball is sitting in the box there. And that'll be Centennial ball. Should be approaching the water break. About 20 minutes to go in half number one. Tigers up 1-0. And checking in is number 10, Jude Alcidi. This time they get it out. And 21, Paul McClellan there again. It should be the break. And it is. That'll be the water break. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network. Holy Trinity, 1-0 on a goal by Luke Dagler.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Company, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows, and let's get started.
Okay, sorry for the extended picture being stuck on the screen there, but I was trying to get that scoreboard fixed. So the issue is I just can't upload the team's logos, uh, but you get the whole HTCENT thing. So 1-0 Tigers here in the first half. Not sure. Won't bother or trouble you with the technical side of it, but we got a scoreboard, and that's always a good thing. As we get ready to go following the water break, 1936 to play tomorrow night on Brevard Sports Network. We've got the Cape Coast Conference Girls Soccer Championships. The boys will be held on the 13th. That'd be Melbourne and Merritt Island in that. Tomorrow night it is Vieira and West Shore on the girls' side. Strom will let it come to him and pick it up as he feels some pressure from Amir No Fall. Strom puts his, my goodness gracious. Strom just punted that thing about 65 yards. And that goes about 35. Quite a run these Tigers are on. Speaking of running, that was Evan Spreitzer that just caught an elbow in the back. Spreitzer, your state champ in cross country this year, and your 3,200 state champ last year on the track last May. And Spreitzer, a big key cog in he and several others, and head coach Marcus Bailey's 1A state track championship last year for the Tigers. But Evan Spreitzer, the distance king, no doubt about it. Oh, that's a good ball with a little hook on it. Trouble in front. Nicely done. He read that pearl perfectly. Did the keeper. Duncan McKenzie stops any Centennial attack. As Torres will throw it in again. Nicely fed. And that was nearly a chance. be Tiger ball. Holy Trinity looking to add one more here before the end of the half. Luke Dagler with a goal. And that'll be Tiger ball again as they matriculate the throw-ins down the pitch. And this will be Jude Lindback to throw it in. Good ball by Jude. That ball bounced around in the box. Keeper came up with it, though. Good read by him again. As it's 14:43 to play, and they're fumbling this goal kick again. We're trying to clear the ball out of their own end. They've not had a great deal of success at it tonight, as Holy Trinity is pressuring them. Oh, nice feed by Lindback over on the right wing. Tigers get set. I don't know about that. Anytime you see the arms go up and the fingers wave, it's a flop. But he sold it. Yeah, that was not. That's just getting hit from behind. This will be Duncan McKenzie here. McKenzie to put his right foot into this. That's a nice touch on that. Right to the keeper there. Lindback closest to. See if they get it out cleanly this time. Yep. He doesn't have a strong leg, but that's all you got to do sometimes. This is Thomas Green with the throw in. There's Lindback taking on two. And Jude will win that battle. As Green will throw it in again. Uzeri from the corner. Lindback just a touch over Lindback's head there. And now the Tigers work it back to the box. Great. Oh, my. Great set. Here they go again. One more time. Why not? Lindback with the header. And the keeper clears it out. Great opportunities for Holy Trinity there. Well done by them. Just everything but the goal on that one. Referee says, hold up, young man. A little further back. Now you're good. Lindback springs free. Elinsky Liquidor there on Lindback. And now the Tigers will try this again. Thomas Green. The set piece was to go back, but Centennial defended it. Whistle and an injured Eagle on the pitch. Now we'll get a free one. Fed ahead. Now here comes Lindback trying to break in on one. That's a good defensive play there by Louis Dorr. If I'm Holy Trinity, I'm pressuring this ball. And Tommy Green to throw it in again. William Seitz checks in. 9:35 to go in the opening half. 1-0 Tigers. Holy Trinity has allowed just 3 goals all season. We got whistles. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. We'll take a little break. Back and forth, back and forth. Nice play. Nice slide. That's a good job by both teams there. As Holy Trinity will throw this thing in. Chance, though. I mean, Tigers have been knocking on the door from about this angle with these throw-ins a few times this half. Green. Tigers set it up. Centennial looks to defend it. Where's Green going to go with the ball? Short. Headed backwards into the box. Chance out of the box. It comes. Yeah, nice job. Really nice job over there. And again, saves possession. And here come the Tigers. Shot blocked. Chipped ahead now. That's what you call working it down. Tigers starting to knock some of that rust off. I know they've been practicing, but like I said, they haven't played a match in quite some time. Oh, onside. Oh, he held his jersey. Shot. Oh, just over the crossbar. Spreitzer nearly had it. Had his jersey pulled, slowed him just a bit, may have thrown off the timing of the shot there. Hey, look, if you can get away with it, it's not a foul, right? Although I really would have liked to seen a whistle there. And if you're watching from Centennial, we call it Brevard Sports Network for a reason. Here they go again. In front, Joe! Wide left. And the Tigers are really pressuring now. Just left. Sights on that one. In front. Again, the Tigers put pressure on. Can they cash in? Down low, out. Tigers will throw the ball in. Or will they? Nope, it'll be Centennial ball. Tigers. Oh, great feed. Great through. Cross pitch through. And Centennial trying, but just not letting them get going here. Been quite some time since Centennial's had the ball in their own offensive zone. 4:35 to play in the first half. And that'll be Tiger ball. Foot race. And won by Centennial, but the Tigers will throw it in and have another opportunity here to set something up. And stolen away. Nice play by Lindback to get it back. And Lindback again with it. And it'll be poked out again. And this time it'll be Eagle ball. And here comes Centennial. Tigers trying to get one late. Centennial in transition here, but taken away by Cooper Uzeri. Uzeri feeds it down. Chance coming. Here come the Tigers. Chipped ahead. And the keeper's first on the scene. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes in the first half. Here at Catherine A. Ford Field at Kelly Stadium. Holy Trinity Tigers and Centennial St. Lucie West Eagles doing battle here. Tigers looking to remain perfect on the season. They're 7-0. And that'll go against Sights. The clock continues to run here. Under 90 seconds to go. And this is the first action Strome's had in a while. The Tigers' offense has really been pouring on the pressure, but lead it just 1-0. Out of bounds. Across the touchline. 20 seconds to go. Of course, the official time is kept on the field.
The remaining time will be kept on the field.
And that'll take us to the half with the Holy Trinity Tigers. Luke Daigle goal. Lead it 1-0. Back with the second half coming up in about 10 minutes here on BSN.
Holy Trinity Cheerleaders love Brevard Sports Network!
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows and let's get started.
Let's go 2 minutes of rockers to fire it up.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
The two teams will switch sides, and we'll start the second half here momentarily. And I can tell you, I've heard some great playlists, pregame and halftime playlists around the county. I mean, I've heard just about every playlist you can imagine. Without a doubt, hands down, right here at Holy Trinity, the best playlist. Every type of genre of music involved. And that's me. I live it all from country to hip hop to rap, hardcore country, you name it. I listen. I love it. Heavy metal. It's crazy. It's weird. I know. But I grew up with a mother that absolutely adored Motown, and I grew up with a father that was an oldies guy. Somewhere in the middle was me. Here we go. Second half underway. As the Tigers lead this thing 1-0. Looking to remain unbeaten on the year. Or I should say undefeated. Because they don't even have a tie on their schedule. They are 7-0. Centennial 6-1-2. Not a bad mark either. And right now, Centennial bending in their own defensive zone, but hasn't really broken yet. The goal by Luke Daigle came off of a post. Kind of a weird one. Counts nonetheless. Young man fell down. I'm not sure what that call was. He slipped and fell. Centennial, at the beginning of the first half, had applied some pressure offensively. Holy Trinity obviously equal to the task, but we haven't really seen much from them since then. In fact, we haven't seen anything from them since then. It's been all Tigers controlling the tempo, the pressure, the situation. Just unable to separate themselves on the scoreboard with a couple more goals. But it's the mark of a good team. You hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, find a mistake, make them pay. We'll see if Centennial can do that. They might be waiting a while because Adrian Moreno coach teams aren't generally ones that will give those opportunities away, especially late in matches. Played ahead, and and that Strom does what you should do there, play it out. And they'll play it in, and Strom will scoop this up and won't play around. There you go. Strom stands about 6'4", maybe even 6'5". Big young man, tall young man. Here come the Tigers in transition, halted momentarily. And they'll play it ahead again. This is Wright with it, Ron Wright. Strom again. Saw Strom hit one about 70 from the box before. He's got a leg on him. Played out. Tiger ball. Foot race. Careful. And just popped out. And this will be Centennial ball here. Tigers are going to need to be careful. Doesn't try to go deep with it. Trying to force a corner, but won't get it. We'll force another throw in, though. Played ahead. Obviously, the next goal is the big one. Because if you're Centennial, you obviously can't let the Tigers get a 2-goal lead on you. Their defense, Holy Trinity's defense, I just could not foresee a scenario in which Centennial could score twice late. Here they come, the Tigers, shot, and a goal. And that's exactly what the Holy Trinity Tigers do. They make you pay. They absolutely make you pay.
Goal, Cody Sykes.
Who was that one? Cody Seitz with the goal. And a beautiful feed and a beautiful finish, and it's 2-0. And just like that, and that's what we were just talking about. Here's Centennial down deep in their offensive zone, putting on pressure, and the Tigers made them pay for one defensive lapse in transition, which is Holy Trinity's game, the feed through the middle, the finish by Seitz, and it's 2-0. That's the goal Centennial could not allow. Now, Adrian Moreno teams, they don't sit back and get conservative at this point. No, they'll keep applying the pressure. And here you go. There's a whistle. Offsides. I think they called. Goal kick coming. This time that's the best free one of the day there from their keeper. Nice try to slide, but here come the Tigers again. Looking to put pressure in down low. Top of the box, side of the box, in front, and just wide. And this will be a corner. Tigers could probably put the nail in. I know there's a lot of soccer left, but they could put something together here and make this 3-0. They could probably put a proverbial nail in the old coffin here, Centennial. Good ball, nice hook in front. Well played by Centennial. Tigers still with possession, though. Now taken away by the Eagles. Ball will drift across the far touchline. Last touch by Duncan McKenzie. And Centennial will try to get back in the offensive zone. About 9 minutes gone by here in the second half. Tonight's goal scores Luke Dagler scored early in the first half. And Seitz. Bill Seitz. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Number 4, boy, he was. I don't think I've seen a caterpillar be able to do what he just did. Up, down. Slide, boogity slide. That was pretty slick, but it didn't fool the official. That was neat looking. Like some dance moves. Opportunity here. McKenzie will put his right foot into this one here from the football 28-yard line. That's a good ball in front, hooking too far, though. And that'll be a goal kick. Substitutions coming in for Centennial, Soto, and Hernandez. Nice feed. And another nice through down the right wing side. Beautifully done in front. Just a bit. Just squirts through there. But a nice job by the Tigers to try to set something up for that third goal. And the keeper will just bang one out, but he does so, unfortunately for him, to Aiden Holtkamp. Holtkamp turns, feeds left wing. Taken away. There's a nice through. Too far, though, off the head of a Tiger defender. That's Holtkamp again, who has made his way back, and Strong with a save. Sorry, I didn't catch it there. Strong forced to put both hands on that one. That officially is a save. Look at that boot. My goodness gracious. Shot and wide left. Keeper did a nice job on that. Keeping that out of the back of the twine. 28-15 to go here in the match. Holy Trinity up 2-0. Goal early first half, goal early second half. For the Tigers, that is goals 19 and 20 on the season. They've allowed just 3. Here comes a corner. Loose ball. And wide. We'll do it again. Several near misses for Holy Trinity tonight. This could easily be a 4-5-0 game, but they have missed the net a couple times. Oh, far post. That's a good-looking ball there. That thing nailed right on that far post. Didn't hit it, but just at it. And the Tigers keep possession. Feeds down low off the head of a defender for Centennial. Chance here, shot, and that one will bounce off a bat or Wickham Road. He just absolutely crushed that thing. Some poor guy's driving down Wickham Road right now going, what was that? We will have a stoppage in about 6 minutes for the second half water break, and then that'll be the final stoppage until the double bang at the end, indicating the end of the match. And that's Cooper Uzeri. You can tell from anywhere on the pitch that's Cooper. Here comes Cooper. Cooper. Oh, wow. What a move by Coop. Shot and a beaut. Cooper Uzeri. What a play by Cooper Uzeri. He took that thing and said, nobody's taking this away from me. Scored the goal for Uzeri, team leading 7th of the year. What a play. That is literally the definition of I got this, guys. Wow. As my favorite Christmas character of all time likes to say, Cousin Eddie. That's a beaut there, Clark. And it's 3-0. What a goal. The speed was impressive. I mean, he beat everybody, but that first step speed from Coop was incredible to watch there. He had 2 defenders he just ran right past. You're a goalie in that situation, you're just like, oh, man, here we go. Centennial trying to get one of these 3 back for the Tigers. That is their 21st goal as a team. Uzeri 7th. So he's got a third of the goals this team has scored this year, which is pretty impressive in and of itself. He's also got 1 assist, so that would give Coop 15 points this year. Team is led in assists by Holt. With 3, Grady with 2, Cass with 1, Coop with 2, Cody with 1, Tommy with 1, Jude with 1, Cush and Paul all with 1. About 3 minutes to the water break. Uh-oh. Dangerous ball picked up by Strom. Nice job by him. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Catherine A. Ford Field. Chance again. But no. And that'll go out. And that'll be a free one coming for Centennial. Right around the water break now. Pretty sure it sounds like the Sunbright train flying by in the background. Or Sunspot or whatever. Brightline, Sunspot, Sunbright. One of those 6 names. Brightline, that's what it is, Brightline. That's a good-looking ball there. In front, Strom with a nice save. Needed all 6 foot 4.5 inch of his frame to go get that one.
Great save by double zeros.
And this time he just boots it. And it keeps traveling. Kicked that ball about 65 yards that time. What are you doing, Hurley? Have you talked to this guy? Looking for his 5th shutout of the season. Should the Tigers be able to hold this clean sheet tonight? I hope I didn't just jinx this. That should be the water break. Nope. The time is officially kept on the field, so he looked at his watch. He'll let the subs come in. I can't imagine he'd bring these subs in and then turn them back around for a water break. Corner coming for Centennial. Headed out nicely there by Liam McLaughlin. And there's the water break. All right, we'll step aside. We'll be right back here on BSN. 3-0, Holy Trinity on top.
Holy Trinity Cheerleaders Love Brevard Sports Network!
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows, and let's get started.
Coming up tomorrow night on Brevard Sports Network, it is the Cape Coast Conference Girls Soccer Championships live from West Shore High School, junior, senior high, as the Wildcats of West Shore host the Vieira Hawks as the Hawks looks to defend their Cape Coast Conference title and make it 2 in a row. And all the action starts live tomorrow night right here at 6 o'clock on Brevard Sports Network. Here it's 3-0, and I firmly believe the Holy Trinity boys team would be the odds-on favorite to win the Cape Coast boys soccer championship if they were allowed to play in the Cape Coast Conference. They are not, along with MCC. It is 16 teams in the CCC, and the boys championship will be played on the 13th, and that'll be at Merritt Island between Melbourne and Merritt Island. We'll have that for you as well. O'Galley will be back, or Holy Trinity will be back in action Friday night at O'Galley as we get ready to go here. 20 minutes, a little under 20 minutes on the clock here. Shows 18-18 to play. Holy Trinity well in command here. Luke Dagler, Bill Seitz, and Cooper Yaziri, the 3 goal scorers for head coach Adam Moreno's Tigers. And that'll trickle through. I'm not sure when that keeper came in, but that is definitely a different goalkeeper than the one they had in the first half. Unless he dyed his hair. Chance. Well, as my grandfather used to say, I wouldn't put anything past you kids. And we got a new keeper in for Holy Trinity as well. So Strom's night is over as we got a new keeper for the Tigers as well. I would imagine that would be Luke Schwinn in net now. I think Luke's just a sophomore. So 2 new keepers on the pitch for both coaches as we come out of the second half water break. Schwinn to preserve the shutout. Nice job. Nice throw in trying to put that ball in the space behind the defenders. Just didn't get there. Nearly did. Lindback battling on the far touchline. Played back. And that'll be Holy Trinity ball as the Eagles lose possession off the touchline. Nice job by Jude. Nice feed down low. Chance here for Centennial. Poked away, though, by Ethan Chesser. So he will come out of the corner with this one. I don't think you'll be able to see it. I'll try. There we go. How about that, huh? In front and shot and wide. Played back across the box, way across the box. That'll be Holy Trinity ball. That cleared everyone, and we'll go out. Nice job by Strom tonight as he heads down. They can grab some water, I believe. I think that's where he's going. There's the young man. Oh. That is an obvious foul, and Lindback, I believe that's Jude out there, gets up. Yep. Fit ahead, chasing. Out of bounds, out across the touchline. "12 minutes, 49 seconds to play in the match. 3-0 Tigers. Played out. This would be Sebastian Nevarez Soto checking in. Here's Lindback down the far touchline, trying to whistle. I don't know if the ball went out or it was a foul. And the Tigers toying with them now here. Whistle. And we'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I was thinking maybe a yellow, but no. Centennial looking to at least crack the score sheet here to ruin the clean sheet. And in goal to try to prevent that from happening now is Luke Swin, I believe is S. Let me see this here. SCWINN, Swin. Shot and just. It's a good ball strike there, but just a little high and to the left as Darwin Hernandez and Burnaby Hernandez check in. 2 and 9. Swin will put his win. Let me see if I'm pronouncing this wrong. No, that's right. Oh, my. Tough, hard battle between Lindback going on with Louis Dor. 8:20 to play in the match. Fed ahead around the right side there. Here comes the Eagles trying to put that one on the board. No quit in the Eagles. You like to see that, especially if you're head coach Doug Black. 3-0 though, Holy Trinity well in command of this one. They really have been from the start. Nice through to the right wing. But Paul McCallan is there. And it'll be Tiger ball. Thrown in. Well, ping pongs off each other and fed ahead, and there goes Jude Lindback on a foot chase. Lindback nearly created an opportunity for himself there. Great hustle by Jude. Hey, Jude. I had to do it. This will be Centennial ball for some reason. 5:35 to play. Substitutions. Here we go. Yeah, a little loss of concentration and focus there. Can't have that. As we wind down here to the game's final minutes. The ball's just cleared out. Nice team win tonight for Holy Trinity. Good effort. Trying to figure out who the man of the match is tonight, and I just can't come up with one guy. I mean, obviously you had your 3 goal scorers. I don't know who assisted on them, so if there's a multiple point night person in there, they could obviously be a candidate. But this was just a great team win tonight. Coming back off a break, you had to knock the rust off. Yeah, they practiced over the holidays, practiced a lot. Teams, great teams like Holy Trinity do. But you still got to go out and play against another jersey color, and you got to shake off the rust and the dust, and they did that tonight. And they played well. And early on, Centennial was putting some offensive pressure on them, but none to speak of since. And Holy Trinity has really controlled this match on all phases on the pitch. They'll move to 8-0. Centennial is going to drop to 6-2-2. And checking in for the Tigers is going to be Bo Bagwell. Cooper Yazeri, obviously a candidate for our man of the match. He salutes the crowd as he gets a nice round of applause. It's a dangerous ball there, and it bounces into the hands of Swin. 2:14 to go. And this would be the 5th shutout, 5th clean sheet of the season. Just taken away, just blatantly taken away. Nice play. Nathan Katz there. Katz trying to find the open spot. Finds the top of an eagle head. 90 seconds. 90 seconds to go. Chance here. That'll be Centennial ball. Want to thank Athletic Director James Phillips, of course, Head Coach Adrian Moreno, and all of you out there tonight. Tonight's game, of course, brought to you by Chrissy Lindbeck, the real estate expert. We'll be back live with you tomorrow night right here on BSN. Same time, 6 o'clock, different place, West Shore Junior Senior High for the 2026 Cape Coast Conference Girls Soccer Championships, which is the championship match. I don't know why I put a plural on that. But it will be West Shore Wildcats hosting the Vieira Hawks. Kickoff time, 6 o'clock. Winner is your Cape Coast Conference champion. Final 10 seconds Chirp once the clock gets to 0 or 1, they'll keep the rest of the time on the field. But I cannot imagine there's a lot left in terms of extra time here. And this looks like he's getting ready to blow it. And there it is. Triple bangs. That'll end it. And the Holy Trinity Tigers will move to 8-0 as they defeat Centennial 3-0. Your goal scorers, Luke Dagler, Bill Seitz, and Cooper Yazeri. And so I want to thank, again, Chrissy Lindback, all of you out there tonight. Have a great night, rest of your night. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Once again, final score, Holy Trinity 3,